Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to what is for me a very exciting video. You may remember last year I came back from my cruise and I made a video featuring Flycurvy occasion wear, and I was a little bit disappointed the delivery had not come in time. I had ordered things that I thought would be lovely to take on my cruise with me for the gala occasion wear, and the parcel did not arrive in time, and so I wasn't able to take it, although there were some beautiful dresses. Now I am going on another cruise in a fortnight's time, and I'm very much hoping that some of those dresses from last year will still fit me, because I have changed shape a little bit since then. But in addition to that, Flycurvy have sent me another bag of goodies. How exciting is that? I'm going on a cruise in a fortnight's time. Fingers crossed that I have not yet expanded past the size range that Flycurvy supply. They've sent me, I think, 5 I'm going to say dresses, but they may not all be dresses. I can't remember. I sent a selection of things. Again, they did that thing where they say, please let us know the things you like and we'll send you a selection from there. So it gives you that element of surprise, which I love. So I've got 5 packages here, and I don't know how many of them are dresses and how many might be trousers or whatever. So we'll just dive straight in. And as I always do with these videos, is I go through the bag and show you the things, and then I chop that bit of video up into segments and I slot in the bit where I try it on. So the first one out of the bag then is this beautiful green sparkly number. I have gone for sparkly stuff because on a cruise, when you do the black tie nights, it's very glitz and glam. Very, very glitz and glam. I really hope these fit me. This is a beautiful, beautiful green, very deep V in the front there. I don't know if you're getting the full benefit of the deepness of that V. I think possibly for those of us whose girls are not quite as youthful as they used to be, that might need a stitch to hide some of that. But it's lovely. It's got a beautiful sparkle effect all over. I don't think you can get the full benefit of that on the camera there, but I'll try it on in a second. It has a tie detail. I almost always tie those to the back, even if they're supposed to be tied to the front. I think it's lovely. I really like it. It's a nice long length. It is a full length, or at least it should be a full length. When I stand up, we'll find out if it's over full length. Luckily, I've got a couple of weeks if I need to take anything up. Although I'm not a titch. I am 5'6½", so that's not too bad for lengthwise. And it has a really nice, what's this kind of sleeve called? It's kind of like a fluted drapey sleeve. Let's go and try this one on and see how it looks. I think I love this one. I don't like this part of me, but that's not the dress's fault. Since I've gained weight, weight has gone on in places where it wasn't before, and I'm learning to deal with that. But I love the sleeves. I absolutely love the sleeves. The material is such a beautiful colour. It's kind of a greeny gold. I'm happier with the V-neck than I thought I would be. I think it needs a little something for the sake of decency in case you bent down and you know, and the girls came out to play, so to speak. But I really love it. I have tied the belt at the back at the moment, although I've done a very clumsy job of it. On the cruise, Tammy will be there and she'll help me make sure I don't look like a sack tied up with string. It is, I don't know if you guys can see the floor. I think you can if I come all the way back, maybe. It's slightly too long because, of course, it's cut to compensate for wearing high heels. I don't wear high heels. I can't walk in them. So I'm probably going to need to take about 1 inch off the bottom to make it a right length for me not to walk on it. But I love the colour. It feels very nice and it fits. I was a little bit worried that I might have expanded past Flycurvy's sizing, and I haven't, so that's wonderful. I could do with losing some weight, we all know this. But I really like this. I feel really good in it. It feels so nice. It's lined. I don't know if I told you this. Let me lift this up so you can see that there's a full lining there. Fully lined all the way down. And then this is kind of a chiffon, very, very see-through chiffon top layer. I don't know if you can... Can you see how transparent that? Of course you can, look, because you can see all of me through that. So if you didn't have that lining, I'd be very, very exposed. I love it. Of course, you can see the transparency on the sleeves as well, can't you? I think this one's such a score. I absolutely love this, and I would feel confident wearing it. There we go. Second one is blue, I think. I'm looking at blue. And I thought I had ordered all sparklies, and maybe this one isn't, because this is a print dress, but not sparkly. Is it a dress? It is a dress. Again, it's full length. It has a muted floral detail that I think is quite pretty. Again, with that drapey sleeve, I like something to cover the arms. I do. I don't love the arms. It has a white belt, which I think is unusual. Whether this will look odd, I'm not sure, the white belt, but the detail carries on and then kind of fades out as we reach the skirt. So the bottom of the skirt is almost all dark until you see the back. There's a few bits on the back. Yeah, I can't show you them properly like this. It's a V-neck again, but it's not anywhere near as deep a V as that first one. It's a standard V rather than a really deep V. Let's try this one on and see how we go. Here's the second one. I am pleasantly surprised. When I saw that it was a print rather than a sparkle, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm going to like that. I actually think it works very well. And I'm so pleased that they fit. I was very worried that they weren't going to fit. I don't like the white bow. I think we'll probably be losing that completely and either replacing it with blue ribbon or just not having it at all. I don't think it's meant to tie in the front. I mean, I'll have put the picture up from the Flycurvy. That to me looks like a monk's habit. I'll put the picture in from the Flycurvy website and we'll see if she's got a white bow at the front. But I don't think the white goes. I think it's an odd choice to put the white ribbon on there. But the dress itself is lovely. Again, with a bottom layer lining, and a very transparent overlay. This one's not quite as long. It is, again, a fraction too long, but not quite as long as the first one. And I think it works very well. I think it's just about smart enough for an evening. Even though it's not got the glittery bits, I think it's smart enough for the black tie, don't you? I think it is. I wish I was smaller. I just keep doing this all the time, which is, you know, it is what it is. But I think this one possibly disguises the waist more than the greeny gold one did. I mean, there's an element, isn't there? When you're a big plus size woman, there's an element of being a ship in full sail as you come like a galleon coming towards you. But I like it. The only thing I don't like is the white ribbon bow. I'm not sure why that's there, but I like the dress. And I could see me wearing this and feeling comfortable. It's essentially very comfortable. I'm not restricted. I don't feel, and it just pulled on over the head. There was no zip. I haven't had to fight with a zip to get into it. It just pulled on over the head and fits beautifully. So, because a zip is another added complicated factor, isn't it? I think this one works as well. 2 for 2 so far. Somewhat puzzled looking at number 3 because looking at that through the bag it looks the same. Have there been an error? Have they sent me 2 the same? No, it's not the same. It's not. It must be that I must have. Just goes to show that if you like something in a picture, you must find it on a further page. It's very similar, but it's a trouser set. So it's very, very similar with the printed fade out design. It hasn't got the same flowers on it, just very, very similar. It's a top with a. What do they call that when an uneven hem when one side drops lower than the other? I don't think it's quite diagonal because it goes down at both sides. It just goes down further on one side than the other. That's the top, and then there is an elasticated waist trouser. It's very chiffon. Sorry, let's get the focus back. I don't think I said these are chiffon. So there's an underlayer and an outer layer, and the top layer, the underlayer is a kind of a very soft polyester mix, I guess, and then the top layer is chiffon to give you that float. I'm pleased that these are trousers because I was a bit like, oh no, have I ordered 2 the same? So let's try these on. Infuriatingly, the camera battery ran out and I don't know whether I'm going to be repeating myself, but essentially these are not great. They are too tight. That is my fault rather than the clothes. If I was smaller they'd be fine, but this is the top size I was able to order this in. It didn't come in a bigger size. This panel here with my tummy shining through is an absolute no-no for me. But I like the actual print. If it fitted, I'd love it. It's only the fit that's the problem. The traily, what do they call this when one side is longer than the other? I don't know what that's called. I like it. I think it's different. I'm going to look at the long mirror. I'm not sure that it would be evening-y enough for the black tie night. I don't think it would do for the black tie night. But since it doesn't fit me, that's not really a problem. I would not be able to sit down in these trousers. If I sat down in these trousers now, I would split them and that would be a tragedy. However, I have friends who are smaller than me. So you may see Tammy wearing this on the cruise. You may. Next up, this is a very, very royal blue. It's very similar blue to my top that I've got. Very royal blue colour. I think it's a dress, although, what do I know? It is a dress. Look, it's very long. It feels longer than the first one did. So it's again a V-neck. There's a half sleeve there. It's a lace overlay. It has, I think this is a tie belt that they've attached to the thing to keep it safe. Is there a belt? Are there belt loops? I can't see belt loops. I'm puzzled by that tie. I am very puzzled by that tie, but I will of course have put a picture in of how it looks on their website, so you can perhaps see where that tie should have gone, even though I can't see it now. They all look like they're going to be big enough, hopefully. So it's quite a bold blue. Let's try it on. I don't really know how I feel about this one. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I quite like the sleeves, although they are quite tight. I quite like the décolletage. I don't know if I like the colour. I think it's possibly quite a flattering shape here. It's too long, this one. I don't know. I didn't say that, did I? Can you just see the floor? I'm gonna walk up the front of it as I walk along. I'm gonna walk up. So that would have to be taken up. I don't know how I feel about it. I found belt loops. Do you remember I said in the opening bit that there was a tie belt in the thing? I found the belt loops for it, but I don't think I would use the belt on it anyway. I don't think it needs a tie belt. I don't think that would improve it. There's the back view. I realise I haven't shown you the back view of anything. I mean, somebody said to me once upon a time, it doesn't matter how you look from the back, by the time they've seen the back of you, they've already had their impression. What do you think? Let me know what you think. It's got a layered skirt, this one. So there's the main part of the skirt, and then this piece kind of drapes across to give you an added feature. It would definitely need taking up. 100% need taking up, because as I said, I'm walking up the bottom of it. I don't know. I don't know whether I like this one or not. I definitely didn't have that feeling of love that I had when I put the first one on, the green and gold one. I just thought, I love this. I don't have that for this one. But it fits okay. I think it gives me a bit of a mono boob thing going on. Is that the dress or is that just my bra? Who knows? It would need a necklace. I mean, you need to try and imagine something glittery there, don't you? Because it needs something for the great expanse of pale flesh. I don't know. And I keep doing that. As if I'm protecting my baby. There's no baby in there, not at this age. I don't know. Perhaps it's the brightness. Let me know what you think. Like I said, from here, I think we're good. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Get a little tote bag in there as well, which would be very useful for putting laundry in on holiday. This is the last one. This is blue again. I seem to have done 4 blues and 1 green. Although, like I said, I sent them a selection, so I guess they chose whatever they thought would be best. This is a darker blue. Is it a dress or trousers? Oh, it's a 2-piece. I think it's a dress with a matching jacket. There we go. It's a sleeveless dress with a lace brocade detail front. Very, very nice. Long chiffon, double layered. I can see a split at the side. Now, I don't have legs that usually work well for a split, but well, we will try it on and find out. And then this is a lace brocade over jacket. That's very pretty. And you could use that separately as well, couldn't you, over another outfit perhaps. So let's try this one on. I'm sad about this one. It doesn't fit. It's on. I had to get Nat to come and zip me up, but it doesn't fit me. It's too tight here. It's very unflattering here. It's odd here. So the spare here, where I'm not filling it out properly. And then there is an excess of material up here, and that's there because this bit isn't sitting down where it should do. That it doesn't fit here. That's forcing all the material up. It just doesn't fit me. It's a shame because it's actually an ideal length. I like the colour. The little jacket is nice, although the jacket also isn't sitting correctly because of the shape of me. It's not the clothing, it's the fact that because my weight, when I've put weight on, it's gone on around my middle, and my bum shelf has come back with a vengeance, and therefore things aren't sitting right because of that bum shelf. So this needs to sit like this, and it just can't because of all of this. So the clothing is lovely. And thank goodness, Tammy is smaller than me. Now, Tammy's on her way over to try on the things that don't fit me. I'm also going to get last year's Flycurvy stuff out and see if any of that fits, ready for cruise. This has a split as well, and Tammy has better legs than I do. Neither of us have great legs. She'll be the first to tell you she hasn't got great legs, but she's got better legs than I do. So hopefully this one will be good for Tammy. It's a shame because I do like it, and if it had fitted, I would have been comfortable wearing it. Does good things for the rack. So to summarise, I think the first green and gold dress is an absolute winner. I really like that one. The second dress was a surprising success. I like that one too. The trouser set, I think you're wonky. Stop being wonky. We talk about this all the time. Why are you always wonky? The trouser set, I don't think that worked for me. I mean, it was too tight anyway, it's too small. But I don't think it worked for me overall. The blue dress, I think it probably works on me, but I don't know if I love it. Let me know what you thought about the blue dress. I think this one would be lovely, but sadly doesn't fit. So we've got the first two were wins. The trouser set would have been nice if it had fitted me. That's a shame, but that might be a win for Tammy. The third the third dress, which was the fourth item. What's this hand doing? I like it, I think, but I'm not sure if it suits me. Let me know what you think about that. By the time you see this, I may actually be on my cruise, so who knows. And then this one, hopefully this will be great for Tammy because it's not going to work for me, sadly. I do want to say a massive thank you to Flycurvy for sending me this gorgeous bag of stuff to try on. I've thoroughly enjoyed trying it all on. And there is links in the description box for you guys and a discount. I'll put the discount across the screen, and it'll also be in the description box so that you guys, if you want to go and buy some occasion where maybe you've got a ball coming up, maybe there's a Christmas ball or a New Year party, or you know, a Christmas wedding or something where you want to look particularly nice. I don't know what you're all up to. Maybe you've got a banging social life and you just haven't told me about it. Anyway, go and check out Flycurvy because they also do some gorgeous Mother of the Bride stuff and also some less formal stuff. So go and have a look, and remember to use the discount code if you get there. I'm barely decent now, aren't I? Remember to use the discount code if you go over there. And again, thank you so much, Flycurvy. I've loved everything in the parcel, even the things that don't fit. I still like them, they just don't fit me because I'm too fair. Thank you for joining me for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye for now.